I'll be honest with you. A couple of days ago, when Elizabeth told me, Iryna, we're happy to welcome you 11 o'clock in the morning this Friday, I was writing a speech because all my life I've been addicted to the education. And I catch myself on the third, oh my God, what I'm doing here? I want to speak to the ladies like me who have heart, who are hard workers, who have their dreams, who had their pains, who had their disappointments, who did their way, who came from the childhood. Let's start from there. And I want to speak to them and being perfect another time because we all know that perfectionism is a killer. And I want to speak about authenticity with an aspect of perfectionism just because I'm so scared that my Ukrainian/American English is not perfect. I put that sheet of paper away and I said, it is as it is. I'll write my message and deliver it from my heart. And if I knew, ladies, I would bring my English teacher because she's so Christian. And I spoke to her half an hour ago because she's so inspirational and a big believer in my message as well. We go through stages in life, and when we all came through the childhood, and I always saying that to open up your heart at the first time is scary during the life because they teach us everything in school. They teach us algebra, they teach us geometry, physics. Nobody is telling you at school how to face a trial, how to meet a loss, how to overcome difficulty, how to behave when your partner betrayed or cheated on you, how to keep your heart open to the other people when it's so difficult to go up and down through life with your disappointments, with your pains, whether it's love, friendship, or business. Nobody teaches us that. We are here on our own. We are facing the trouble. And American culture, I'm a big fan of United States. I'm Ukrainian. I'm blessed. I'm proud. You gave us safety. You gave us a lot of support. And I thank every single person I meet. And I thank you, all of you here as well, for your distant support that you care about people somewhere there overseas. Do you understand how difficult sometimes it's even worse and more horrible how to reopen it again after you already been cheated, betrayed, misunderstood, not accepted, not taken as you are. And it comes from our childhood when sometimes we are not seen or loved enough by our parents. And maybe our parents consciously doing everything they can because they're running two, three jobs, especially here in this streaming world in United States when you have to survive and it could be a tough society. I love your country, but everybody is taught to be number one. America is a big producer of the seminars, how to be number one. Nobody tell you just be what you are. So we are scared to be not enough. We are scared to be not worthy. And after our childhood, when sometimes our parents don't have enough time or ability and energy to love us the way we need to be loved, because it's a streaming and high-speed world, and after we go to a teenager world and we meet first societal norms, first expectations of our family members and parents, maybe first love, maybe first good love or first disappointment. We never know because love is a lack of control. It's your God's gift to lose control because we become controllers. Life makes us become controllers of our life, and that's where it takes out power of us, because if we believe in God enough, and if we believe in ourselves enough, we trust the universe and we can be ready to go with the flow no matter what kind of trial or challenge we have to meet in our life tomorrow or today. And the only thing actually that we take with us into the grave if is our self-awareness, is our wisdom that we take out from every kind of situation, no matter what happened. The most important, how it triggered us and what kind of emotion that Carolina said at the very early beginning, what kind of emotion, real, true emotion, genuine emotion, woke up within. and how we process it, how we took it, and how we were ready to go through these emotions, because sometimes it could be challenging and painful, and become adults. And after we go into our partnerships, for love, for business, for friendships. And in this partnership, that's the most scary moment, again, coming back to love, because you have to lose your control again. Nobody gives you a promise this marriage will be forever. Nobody will give a promise this friend will not steal your I don't know, great idea, make his own business without you. Nobody gives you a promise that God you deliver to this planet will be a great gift, because sometimes, our kids is our biggest challenges. And where you going to give your kid? Even with a husband or partner, if you couldn't make it, people sometimes you don't have to think that marriage is a failure. You can take it as a new beginning. You can do it with your kid, because it's your karma, it's your destiny, it's your faith, it's a mirror of you, it's your teacher. So I would take this life as a big journey, as a big experience, with a lot of ability to face trial, to face joy, to face happiness, because by the end of the story, it's all our wisdom, it's all our self-awareness. And ladies, I've been working mostly, honestly, 70% of my clients are women. Some of them are big believers, and they doing everything what is possible and impossible. They're manifesting, they're praying, they're doing their affirmations, like Miriam brought us today, affirmation of the day, to attract their Mr. Right, Mr. Destiny, because they're family-oriented women, but they as well manage it with being career-oriented women. And some of my clients, 30% probably, they are couples who came into the counseling and they need support and guidance, because we're all going through cycles. It's a part of nature, it's a part of life. It's normal to go up and down. That's okay. And I have to tell you, some of the girls, I remember that they said, "Oh, I have 2 kids already. I don't have time. I wish I work with you, but I don't have time." Or other girls told me, "I would love to work with you in person, but I can't do a consultation for 150." And I understand it. Not everybody has a co-plan, and I've been into counseling for 12 years, and I never ever regretted my choice, because I think that what wakes you up, your calling, your mission, your purpose in this life, to wake up tomorrow for a reason, besides feeding your kids and embracing your partner or walking out your path. There is something that you have connection with God here, that you feel it within you. You feel this light that you want to share with the universe, to give it to people when you have enough within. And that's what I call self-love, when you have this light within you. So for me, self-love, and I'm Christian as well, and I ask the priest, why church is going against self-love, why church is don't like astrology sometimes, because it's a scientific instrument if you use it wisely. He said, "Iryna, there is no problem with those with self-love when people understand what self-love is." Because for me, self-love is self-care. Care about your body, care about your soul, care about your mind, not to feed yourself with gossips, with gaslighting, with manipulation, not to fill yourself with destructive habits that destroy your body, not to feed yourself with bad friends who not inspire you and understand you, but put you down. That's for me self-love. As well, for me, self-love is self-value. When you respect yourself, when you know your boundaries, but you don't create them to separate yourself from your chosen ones and from people, but you create them to respect yourself, to understand that's my me time, when I do my affirmation, when I do my prayer for my family and I, when I do my meditation, when I help myself because I want to take care of myself, to be ready to share that light with the others. That's what I call self-love. And we'll speak about this app right now. I'll present you. It's my thank you for giving me this opportunity again. But the reason why we did it, and girls, I came from a very bad marriage. When I was 23, I married the guy who was my big teacher. Now I thank him so much, because I got into 3 years therapy. Because in Ukraine, where I came from, you're not allowed to go and get your master's degree in psychology if you didn't do your therapy. So I had to work on myself first. And that's why I got acquainted with self-worth. work. And I realized it will never be done. Your mother can praise you, your father can support you, even your husband can tell you that you're the best in the world. But if you don't feel it within, believe me, not millions, not one person can convince you that you're worthy, that you're enough. That's why I understood the power of self-work, of every day giving little love, little care to yourself. That what makes you you. And accepting your shades, because actually we are fall in love with the others, not to become better, or yes, maybe we pick up little puzzles. We are attracted through trauma. We are attracted like one of the biggest psychologists for me, which I respect, Carl Jung, he said, we attracted through our shades, because if you're a pessimist you could be amazed by the optimist who are not scared to speak for the audience, and you think, wow, I have it within, but I'm so shy, and you try to gain it through the other person. Or sometimes like or sorry, you're introvert extrovert, and that's what happens. We are attracted through our shades because we want to disclose who we are, to open up who we are, to realize our potential. And we have to get acquainted with our shades. And people sometimes are shy because we don't want to be bad. But sometimes even our disadvantages, like laziness, can actually make us better, because all genius, they were lazy. That's why they created shorter formulas and they became so known and so different to all the world. So don't be scared of being not enough, not being the best, not to be number one. And this app was created for people, for those who are ready for self-work, daily self-work, and maybe they don't have time or energy or money sometimes, and they don't have to. This is your instrument that you will be accepted, appreciated, as you are. And I created the feature that I'm so proud about, because for men, we have all genders, we have the same problems. Men are so scared to open up their heart and not taken appreciated as they are as well. So it's no matter you're a woman or man, we all have the same problems and challenges with our heart. I created Iryna AI because I felt it's a need for that. And I thought AI is taking over. It's even taken away our professions from us. It's, but you see, like Miriam presented us a beautiful song. So if I believe in huge power of human, if you have idea, and idea that's from God, and AI wouldn't create idea for you. AI can be your trouble solving problem for your economy. It can be your assistant. It can be something. It can be your little help. But people are taking these ideas from God, from the sky, and they bring in, including through AI, this idea to the other people, to the other souls on earth. We are channels and we work here for the creator. So I want to tell you, Iryna AI was created in a good time, because I understood that people are asking ChatGPT for advice for their family conflict resolution. I said, oh my God, does it mean we have no opportunity to talk to somebody? Our friends not always have time for us, and they don't have to. Our parents, I lost my father. I don't have a father to talk to. I have my mother, but I didn't see her for 3 years because I'm here with my husband in the United States waiting for my green card. I didn't see, I'm talking to her as much as possible, but our parents don't have to live our life. Our friends don't have to, our astrologists, numerologists, psychologists, they don't have to take karmic responsibility for our life. We have to. We have to be ready to make our mistakes. We have to be ready to become adults. We have to be ready to grow. So I created Iryna AI. I'm ready to open up the app, and I want to do live for you and to show, because it's very simple app to show, and I'll talk about other features as well. And this is the way. The name of the app is Gemini Near Me. I hope you can see it better here. And it's very easy to use. It's your personalized account for Hello Iryna and everything. And I'll speak about every single feature. Iryna AI comes first. And it's was created at the time. I didn't know. It just faced the needs of society because I had no idea that people ask in ChatGPT. It took me 1.5 years to develop the app, and it took me 4 or 5 months to create Iryna AI, which is restricted to talk about the weather, about politics, about anything challenging. It will never give you the number of the lawyer to divorce your husband. It's restricted to speak about overly sexual aspects, so it's very emotional, it's conversational. And if somebody of you, I want you to participate, wants to ask Iryna AI any kind of questions, because it's built up to reflect on your emotions. Let's do natural. Let's do something that some of the girls will ask the question from Iryna AI. Who have a question about relationship or self-love, self-care routine? Elizabeth, are we allowed or we are not allowed to implement the questions? Or I do it?
That's a great idea. And people can put it in. Anybody has a question about relationships? Come on, come on. Everybody's
I will
oh,
jump in.
yesterday everybody opened their hearts on the channel, and today everyone's so shy. All right, go Diane. Come
Okay.
on. We all have questions. Go ahead.
Iryna, thank you so much. What a great presentation. And I know this is really coming from heart. So my question is, how do I attract my perfect soulmate?
That's a great question. Let's ask not me, Iryna AI. I have, because I programmed it for a spiritual awakening. That's why I programmed it. How can I attract my perfect soulmate? It's working.
Attracting your perfect soulmate begins with understanding what you truly desire in a partner. Reflect on your values, interests, and the qualities that resonate with you. Focus your energy on activities that bring you joy and fulfillment, as this positive energy will draw like minded individuals to you. It's also essential to practice self love and acceptance, as this creates a strong foundation for healthy relationships. Remember, the universe has a plan for you, so trust the process and be open to the connections that come your way. What qualities do you envision in your soulmate?
So, and it's going to be more and more if you answer what qualities you respect.
I love it
It's
because what I heard was I need to become the person I want to attract.
Yeah, and these what qualities, and you answer, and we can continue if you'd like to. Like, for example, I don't know, you want polite or you want strong or whatever, and we can even like, you have any answer you want me to
Does
tell
anyone
what?
have another question? Come on, everybody. Get a question out there. Anybody has a
I see
question?
something in the chat, Elizabeth.
Okay, you see some questions in the chat.
Yeah,
Okay.
because girls, it will go back and forth with you until you'll meet your destiny. How can I find my voice to say when I'm people pleaser? How can I find my voice to say no when I'm a people pleaser?
Finding your voice to say no starts with understanding your own needs and boundaries. Reflect on what saying yes means for you and how it impacts your well being. What feelings arise when you think about saying no? Consider journaling your thoughts to clarify your emotions. What fears do you have about disappointing others? Recognizing these fears can help you understand your motivations. Practice small no's in low stakes situations to build your confidence. How do you feel about starting with something simple?
And it will go and back and forth with you as much as needed, because if you have a genuine answer, let's say, I feel not enough, I feel guilt, I feel shame, it will help you to reflect on your emotions and heal them. That was the main idea, to heal our inner child, to heal our genuine emotions, core challenges that create the base for the other challenges in life. And I hope that Iryna AI, with all these little things, will help you to reflect on yourself, because it's no matter what other people are doing, it matters what you feel at this second. And if you wouldn't mind, or if you want more questions, I would go through the other features, because I want to show you that this app was built totally, purely 100% for you. For me, it cost 12 years of studies and practicing with people. But in this app, you don't have only Iryna AI. You have dream interpretation, and it can decode your night dreams, what they speak about your unconscious wishes and desires. Because through our dreams, we can analyze our unconscious. We have daily affirmation, and probably Miriam will appreciate that. We can even see what we have. I'm in control of my own destiny. I would say that I believe in God as well, but it's more inspiring about you having, power to act. We have our self-love cards, and you can pick up, it's more about motivation. You can pick up the card. And let's see, learn to say I love you to yourself in the mirror. We have quote of the day. Wanting to be someone else is a waste of the person you are. Isn't it amazing? That's exactly what we are speaking today. So this is our inspirational part. I know that church, and I said that before, goes against astrology and numerology. And by the way, the answer of my priest was why? Because people start to rely on the science way too much. So if you know how to use it smart, and like a forecast, if you don't go that far and you see, okay, follow your gut, follow your intuition, follow your heart, and use it. So for astrology, numerology believers and lovers, we have section for every day. You get a notification. Is it a good, lucky day for you? Numerology lucky number said, I heard that we spoke about power of 6. 6 symbolizes love and planet of Venus, and 7 is a symbol of chariot, speed. That's why they call it a very lucky number. So as well, we have here intentional meditations, and we have differently for singles and for couples. And you can listen to them. Activation for confidence and magnetism. Oh, sorry. I have to close it now. So this is chakra activation. For couples, we have how to make peace after the fight, prayer for a baby, and so on and so on and so on. There are 26 meditations for singles, 26 meditations for couples. And manifesting journaling. That's exactly what we have. And digital diary. Every day you receive, I'm sorry, I don't have a very clean screen, daily exercise that can help you to work on your relationship with your career, with your goals, with your values, with your friendships. And you receive a task every day here. So you have a chart and you can accomplish. And when you do the diary, self-awareness diary, responding those answers, you actually understand what you need and what you are and what you want in life. And the last little thing, that's your pre-recorded lectures about emotional awareness or relationship intelligence that cover main things: how to meet your destiny, how to attract your soulmate, how to raise up difficult conversations, and so on and so on, with an opportunity for those who need to book my services in person. But I think that I created this app for people to become independent. I call this app, with my husband, we call him app that is always there for you. And we always want somebody to be there for us. So you have the app. And I give my final word to thank you so much for your energy, for your attention, for patience. And I hope it's going to become your best friend. We have 7 days free trial. We can play around, see how it goes. Does it work for you? Because I put everything to the huge economy of your time, energy, and money. And it's, like, almost nothing for those who decide to stay in future. Just $9.99 for months for single and $14.95 for people who are couples. But matters if you'll find yourself within there, because all instruments are given to you. That's your self-work app, which is always there for you. And they say that 92% of people, they're using apps, and 51% of those users visiting those apps 11 times a day. Ladies, so why, oh, sorry, men joined us, yes or no? Larry and Carol. And I just see one man in the background, I think so. So, isn't it beautiful if we stop being curious, overly curious about life of celebrities and neighbors and influencers, and we start to be curious about us? If you're already wasting time on the apps, why don't you go to open up your whole universe and world and invest that time in yourself? To understand how beautiful and wonderful you are, to heal yourself, to praise yourself, to respect yourself. Just, girls, learn to love yourself. That's it.
Iryna, I just want to say thank you. I'm a coach myself, but you know, one of the things when you're in a partnership, it doesn't matter your coaching skills. Sometimes your partner won't necessarily open up to you. So I'm going to get this and I'm going to put it on my husband's phone so that he can always, you know, just if he's struggling and doesn't want to open up to me, he can ask your beautiful application
Thank
and
you,
go from there.
Sana.
So thank you.
Thank you so much. I understand it because, you know, with my second husband, actually, that I brought it up that we have to be authentic. And that's, I was so insistent, let's open our heart. Let's make our relationship so transparent, because I knew what I suffered from at the beginning. And it's not easy, Sonia. I understand it takes time. Thank you so much for sharing.
Okay.
And I just have to say, it's always interesting, hi, I'm Stephanie, that the world works in mysterious ways, because I'm meeting you and the group knows that yesterday I divulged that I left my fiance. I was previously married, bad marriage, thought I had found my second person, worked out to be a blessing in disguise, because unfortunately there was a lot of lies and deception, and it took a lot for me to finally be done, because that self-love, and I didn't want to be on a sinking ship. Another interesting thing is I'm also Ukrainian. My father's from the Ukraine.
Oh, Stephanie.
So the artist, even though, Miriam, I didn't tell you this yesterday, I originally wanted to be an art therapist. And being from Canada 20 years ago, there wasn't many opportunities for me to be an art therapist. There were only 2 schools that offered the program. And so I went into speech pathology. And even though I have an art degree, of course, the way that I draw Lola, who's here, is not the way that I envisioned her in my children's book. And I say this because after interviewing a lot of people to help me bring Lola to life, the girl who's been taking my sketches and bringing Lola into reality is also currently in the Ukraine. So I just thought you'd like to know that.
Thank you so much for sharing.
There are a few other questions in the chat.
Okay. Miriam, you want to read them?
Sure. From Lorraine, you had 2 questions. One, is there a Bible verse of the day? And also, did you hire a team to help you create your app, or did you develop it by yourself? Lorraine has a special interest because she's a game developer. And so, you know, going into that realm is of interest.
So we had Ukrainian developers, but they did everything technical part, but they did everything from the content point of view with me, because I'm a relationship expert. Whatever you see within app besides dream interpretation, I'm certified for. And I studied it professionally, and astrology and numerology and psychology and coaching and everything you see there. For meditations, you can't actually study, but they are my meditations because I have them on my YouTube channel. That's my signature technique. I have my method working in person on one-on-one coaching through meditation. So everything, what is the plot, what is the content, excuse me, it's all my techniques. And they just, from design point of view, we had our brainstorming because I said what kind of color palette I want, and I always looked up to the opinion of my husband because he's a man, and I wanted this app to be and for men and for women. That's why we have two color palettes. And Iryna AI was totally 100% programmed by me. We dealt with Israeli company. They're based in New York, and it was very difficult to find the conversational avatar because I wanted to be responsive for you. I want to feel that people like feel me like I'm live and I'm talking to people and they are not alone, they are understood, and they can dive into themselves. So it was not easy to find a company like that. I did it. And we did a partnership with them on that stage for Iryna AI only. So context, it was me from technical base, Ukrainian developers, and for one feature we used Israeli company, if it's a good answer.
Awesome. And I know that you have an inspiration of the day. Were there also Bible verses that you have on this app as well?
I didn't do anything like biblical or Christian, because I wanted it to be for everybody with all my respect to other mentalities, nationalities, and religious views. But I was born as Christian, which I respect, and I definitely go to church. But I just wanted to stay out of religion, to be for everybody. I wanted every single person to find themselves and God and Creator and their belief and their prayer and meditation, because it's all around the same thing, which is energy and our connection with our higher spirit.
Awesome. I want to just thank you so much for sharing this wonderful
Thank you so
program.
much. Thank you,
Awesome.
everybody.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it was absolutely amazing experience. Thank you for every single person, and thank you for giving me feedbacks and sharing your opinions and stories.
I think we
And we
have one
do have,
more.
one sec,
Oh,
we do have Elton. Elton is my co-producer and my husband.
mhm.
Sure.
And we include men in our group, and we have, just like this was our women's empowerment, in June will be the men's empowerment. So we definitely will bring the app for the men as well as the women. So I'd like to hear what Elton has to say from a man's point of view. Okay, here we go.
Greetings, greetings, greetings. Thank you for being here today. I really appreciate your insight. And, in order for our communities to grow and for us to find a holistic environment for us to grow, I consider respectfulness to be among the most important aspects of our communications. And, if we can't do that, then what do we have? I mean, at the end of the day, we're growing people, men and women, who are not respectful. And so if you could unpack that a little bit and how you deal with that in your app, you would do a lot. And I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you very
definitely
much.
have to become a kinder society. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Will the app help?
Yeah, I just believe if we fulfill ourselves with, because we bring the energy from home, we
Yes.
bring it to work, and from work, we bring it to home. We don't go to so many places in our lives, unfortunately. Not everybody is capable non-stop to go traveling and be in a good mood. So I think when you have this light and you work on yourself, of course, you're doing your job better, you're treating your partner better, and people feel it. So keep this light inside, use technique. No, like somebody will like astrology, somebody will like numerology, somebody will like meditation, somebody will like Iryna AI, like find your way with this app or without this app to keep your inner light and share it with people. And thank you so much for an opportunity to hear men's opinion as well. I'll tell it to my husband because
Yes.
he's a great speaker also.
Yes. So we're going to wrap up the questions. Please keep
Thanks.
asking questions, and I will make sure that I will share the questions with Iryna, and I'm going to make her part of our VIP women's Facebook group. If all of you haven't joined the group as yet, I'd like you to join it, and I'll make sure you have the link to join it. And we will be doing things in the group. So if you all have more questions, I'll figure out how we can do a question answer section so that more people can ask questions and try the app. But please go and register for the free trial today. Show some support to her and to me as the channel that it actually works, that you are actually applying for the app. So I would like to thank Iryna, and please keep asking
Thank you.
questions,
Yeah,
and we'll make sure that we give her the questions and we will reach out to you with the answers.
anytime, Elizabeth. Thank you so much, everybody. I should jump out because 12 o'clock I have podcast. I kind of overloaded myself with things going on, but thank you so
I'll
much.
catch up with you. Thank you.
Yeah, always. Have a
Yes.
great conference. Bye.
Yes.